Hey folks, how's it going? Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. We'll be checking out more Micky Flanagan. It's the first comedian we've checked out for the new year, I think. Yeah, the first one we checked out for the new year. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic new year so far. So let's go and jump into it, man, and we'll talk about it more in the end.
You mustn't threaten to knife children anymore. This is a big no-no. We were threatened with knifing on a daily basis, me and my brothers and sisters. My mum, she'd put us to bed about 6:30. It's still light out. People are playing run-outs around the flats. Of course we're playing up. She'd come to the bottom of the stairs. If I come up there, I'll fucking knife the lot of ya. Is that what you want, knifing? And then I'll run away, I will. I'll run away. If I come up there, I'll punch holes in ya. Punch holes in ya. We're all laughing. Mummy's coming off the Valium again. The other thing you mustn't do to children is burn them anymore. This is considered. You mustn't burn children anymore. If ever I was just staring out the window, daydreaming.
Oh shit.
My mum was stirring her red hot tea. She would seize on the opportunity to just give me a little tap on the side of the face. Oh yeah! That woke you up, didn't it? Daydreamer. Thanks for that, Mum. Yeah, that was me relaxing for a couple of minutes. Can you imagine doing that in 2013? Down at Cafe Nero with the other middle-class mums. He's on his DS, I'm stirring me hot coffee, we're talking about our holidays. Oh, well, if you like camping, you should enjoy it and just go, yeah. Oh, just keeping him on his toes, you know. And you went to the local comprehensive and you did fuck all. Stared out the window. We all left school with nothing. Nothing. Most ambitious kid in our class, Gary Hutton. You know why? He wanted to drive a van. He stood up flash, like the careers officer. He said, I'm going to drive a van. We erupted. We said, you fucking dreamer, Hutton. You'll never drive a van. No kid from this school has ever gone on to drive a van. This school is here to produce the people who carry the stuff to the van. Yeah. They made you make stuff, didn't they? Made an ashtray for your old mum. Here, old mum. Keep coughing that shit up in the morning. Here you go. An ashtray for your mum. Bottle opener for your dad in the 3rd year. Pram in the 4th year. But this is what we do now. We think about children's feelings now, don't we? We worry about what might influence them. We don't want to worry them, don't want to upset them. You can't do anything in front of children that might upset them. You certainly can't have a drink. This is a big no-no. Never bothered my parents. They would lead us to the pub on Saturday night, sit us all outside, and then we would lead them home. Pissed. Try and get money out of them. Give us a tenner then. I don't get drunk. My dad used to get so drunk on a Saturday afternoon watching the racing, rather than come home like that, he would bring home a man more drunk than him. The drunkest man he could find in Bethnal Green. As an example of how bad things could have got. Some random drunk. Look at this geezer. He's blind drunk. He can't even see straight. I'm just like this. See what a responsible father you've got. And to add insult to injury, he'd just put this man at the end of the settee in his coat, hat, scarf, big red face. And he'd go to bed, leaving us to spend the rest of the night with a functioning alcoholic. He'd eat all the twiglets and fall asleep. Start having a row with himself. Fuck off, bollocks. Oi, fuck off. You fucking talk to me, I'll fucking come over there. Don't. You a fuck boy. Who do you think you are? Who do you fucking think you are? Who do you think you are? Fuck off, cunt. Oi, boys. We're trying to watch Happy Days here. Drug culture has changed in the UK, hasn't it? Changed. When I was growing up, teenagers had to hide the fact they were taking drugs from their parents. Now parents have to hide the fact they're taking drugs from their teenagers. It's all gone a bit skew-if. Family parties can be a fucking nightmare. Because you turn up and all the generations are there, and what happens is the teenagers hang around, talk to the old people. Teenagers are very serious people now. Oh, they're so earnest and serious. They come across, they've got their tofu. I've got my tofu, got my mineral water, I'm going fucking mental tonight. And they come over to you, hi, I'm Tom, I'm 6'7", I'm 15. This is India. We met in Africa. We were building a well for the locals, you know. They didn't want it, but fuck it, we built it anyway. We're going on a march tomorrow, Mick, against lactose intolerance. Would you like to come along? Over Tom's shoulder is a slightly overweight, balding man looking at me and going, I don't do it, obviously. I fancy it. Who don't fancy a livener at a family party? I don't do it because I'm terrified. Terrified of having a fucking heart attack. I don't want to be that bloke stretchered out at 10:30, ruining the party. What's the matter with him? Oh, he's having chest pains, apparently. And I just know the paramedics are going to mess with me. Mr. Flanagan, what have you taken, Mr. Flanagan? It was just a cheeky line, really, just a cheeky line. I wasn't gaining it, just a cheeky line. Yes, but Mr. Flanagan, I've got a really important question to ask you. Were you out or were you out? Just in case anyone forgets. Were you out?
The last joke sounds familiar. Like I felt that, like it was mixed in with another one of his like compilation bits, the one about him like doing the coke. It was still funny, but it sounded familiar when he said the paramedic part. The beginning, it was hazy in the beginning at first, but this dude's hilarious no matter what. It's just like when I watch Louis C.K. stuff. If I watch it for a fourth, fifth, or whatever, sixth time, I'm still cracking up. Same thing with Patrice O'Neal, Micky Flanagan. I can watch it over and over again. I think I told this story before when I was showing. The French one is one of my favorite jokes about like them having like the pits still in the aisles on the pizza and how pissed off he was. I like all this stuff, but those were my favorites. And I was like trying to show my friends. They didn't laugh at all, and it really like I was like, dude, I can't share nothing with you bums. That was so funny to me. And don't get me wrong, I showed them other ones too to see if maybe that one just wasn't for them. And I'm laughing my butt off, and they're like looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, forget it. All right, man, that is it. That is all for this one, man. Hopefully, you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.